Next on Good Taste, we're heading west to celebrate some of the very best eats around.
They were the best I have ever had anywhere, bar none.
Texas-sized tomahawks await the heartiest of appetites at this legendary steakhouse.
Amazing.
Then, looking for a room with a view?
God bless Texas.
We're off to some of the state's best dining rooms with stunning views. Plus, say hola to one of San Antonio's Tex-Mex treasures for nearly 50 years.
The food's always fantastic.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. You know, when it comes to making memories, few things deliver like celebrating at a favorite restaurant. We discovered a legendary spot in West Texas that really knows how to put on a celebration. For 40 years, this West Texas watering hole has been serving up the kind of grub that legends are made of. With serious steaks, incredible cocktails, and sides that'll stop you right in your tracks.
Those New Orleans potatoes, oh my gosh.
These creamy, dreamy, decadent mashed potatoes are packed with butter, bacon bits, chives, shredded cheddar, and cream cheese.
They were the best I have ever had anywhere, bar none.
The food is, all of it is good.
A trio of Texas Tech grads founded Harrigan's back in 1977. This restaurant has always been the place where memories are made.
Happy birthday to you. For Lubbockites and for all of us who went through Tech at a certain time, this is a really sentimental place, really. It's a favorite here.
But after 4 decades of fun, Harrigan's closed its doors in 2016.
Well, Harrigan's was the go-to bar. It was cozy, it was wonderful, the food was fabulous. You felt like it was such a special place. So I was kind of sad when they closed because I had such great times and memories there.
Lucky for Lubbockites, longtime employee and now Harrigan's owner, Patrick Garcia, came to the rescue.
His heart just beat for Harrigan's, and there's nothing going on here that he didn't labor over because he just wanted it to be so good.
I like to tell people that we've upgraded. Harrigan's used to be a nice place for dinner. Now it's dinner and a show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Relics of the original restaurant remain, but Harrigan's 2.0 has a sleek open kitchen concept that puts guests at center stage.
Very tantalizing. They just prepare the food in front of you and I really want to eat it.
Well, tell us how the menu has evolved. I know the regulars who live in Lubbock would absolutely go crazy if you killed some of these favorite items that have been here for so long.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We stayed very true to the core signature items that you could only get at Harrigan's, that you're never going to see anywhere else. You know, that there would frankly be a revolt if we changed.
What are some of those?
Our mesquite smoked prime rib, our Papa's filet with our New Orleans potatoes and red wine sauce.
Oh, those New Orleans potatoes. Oh my gosh.
You know, most people know when they get in the car what they're gonna order when they get here. They've been eating it since the early 80s. They've been coming with their grandparents. They've been coming for every birthday, graduation, celebration, proposal. There wasn't a lot of thinking on my part as to what to do with the menu other than just to maintain its integrity and make everything at least as good, if not better.
The best thing is the prime rib soup. It's amazing.
Here at Harrigan's, these classics get a modern upgrade, like this 24-hour slow-smoked mesquite prime rib, served with au jus, homemade horseradish cream sauce, and a loaded baked potato. This is not your grandma's Christmas roast. If you dare, try this Texas-sized tomahawk, weighing in at a whopping 38 ounces. Go big, or go home with leftovers.
They also have an amazing appetizer, the bacon wrapped shrimp. Phenomenal.
I couldn't agree more.
So we're making one of the most popular appetizers here, right, Patrick?
That's right. This is going to be our bacon wrapped shrimp.
Anything with the flavors of Santa Fe, I love it, I love it. And if it weren't for our social distancing, I could help you, but I'm gonna let you just take over, so go for it.
Okay. So seasoning wise, what we have here is dark chili powder, and we've got some onion salt. This is cayenne pepper, granulated garlic, seasoned salt, cumin, and of course paprika.
Stuffed with schmear and spicy jalapeno. These bacon-wrapped beauties are served with homemade ranch.
Oh, I love that.
Good stuff, right?
Oh my gosh, that little apple smoked bacon. I got a little bit of jalapeno and all the spice, and then creamy ranch cools it down. That's really good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Of course, it wouldn't be Harrigan's without the legendary bar scene.
It's a Saint Germain martini, and it's delicious. And it's my second.
So we'll be doing some hanging here, I can tell. Cheers to that, yeah.
I've got a feeling this vibe will be staying alive for many more years to come.
Cheers to Harrigan's.
We're coming to you from the Goya Kitchens. I should say I'm coming to you from the Goya Kitchen in Houston, and Executive Chef Fernando Deza is coming to us all the way from Nix to New York. You know, we do a lot of pot roast meals here. This is like a Cuban version of pot roast, and it's amazing.
That's true. We call it boliche cubano. It's a recipe traditional from Cuba, and it has all the flavors that Goya offers. So to start, we're gonna make a slit in the center of the pot roast to form a pocket. We're gonna start piercing the beef in different areas of the roast. We're gonna add the Goya mojo criollo, perfect to marinate all different kinds of meats. Cover it up, put it in the fridge for at least 4 hours, up to 24 hours, so you get all the flavor. Then we're gonna stuff the pocket with the Goya chorizo. Then using the kitchen twine, tie the beef in 1.5 inch intervals, perpendicular to the pocket.
Want to keep the chorizo inside this roast.
Now we're gonna sprinkle adobo with pepper. Now in a large Dutch oven pot, we're gonna add some Goya virgin olive oil, and we're gonna sear it around it to golden brown. Perfect. So what we do now, we take the meat out, then into the same pot, we're gonna add the onions, cook them for around 3 minutes.
Till they're translucent?
Yeah. Then after that, we're gonna add the wine, 4 cups of water, and we're gonna bring it to a boil, scraping up the brown bits from the bottom of the pot. Perfect. So now we're gonna add the carrots, Goya stuffed olives, bay leaves,
Okay.
oregano. Then we're gonna bring back the meat into the pot, cover it up, and we're gonna cook it in a preheated oven at 275 degrees for around 4 hours.
So it's been 1 hour.
Perfect. So now we have to turn the beef, and we're gonna be doing that every hour.
Okay, Fernando, it's been about 3.5 hours.
Perfect. Let's add the potatoes, cover it up, and then put it for 30 more minutes.
All right. This is beautiful, and this sauce looks amazing, and it was quite simple, right?
Yeah, just take out the liquid, boiling for 5 minutes in the pot to reduce.
And there was so much flavor. This is a beautiful dish. This is like one of those special occasion meals, you know? Oh my goodness. The flavor in that, Fernando, is over the top.
It's really good.
So miss seeing you. We'll be back here soon. Cheers. We've got the recipe online. This is a winner.
Coming up,
That is amazing.
cheesy enchiladas and Tex-Mex dishes full of spicy goodness. But first, where can you dine with unforgettable views?
You feel like you're in a tropical paradise here.
ma'am.
We'll take you there next.
Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
Welcome back. From the Texas plains to the rolling hill country to the glimmering Gulf Coast, Texas scenery is a sight to behold. Some of our favorite restaurants serve up more than fabulous food. They've got 5-star views, too.
Welcome to Oahu on Lake Austin, smack dab in the middle of town. It's an instant vacation all the time at Hula Hut.
You feel like you're in a tropical paradise here.
ma'am.
This little slice of paradise is adored by locals, tourists, and celebrities. They all come for Hula Hut's tropical take on Tex-Mex. They stay for the Big Island breeze and beautiful lakeside views.
A lot of people actually come by boat.
Not many cities you can arrive by boat.
Right.
In Texas, anyway.
So if you're itching for some island time, hang 10 at Hula Hut.
This is Austin, and then it's not Austin at all because you feel like you're transported to an island. It's awesome. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Many, many, many more years here on the patio.
We're sliding south to San Antonio to a restaurant with one of the most majestic views we've ever seen. Have a seat and take in one of the most spectacular views in San Antonio.
Great views on the patio.
With masterful margaritas from owner Blanca Aldaco.
And this is to die for.
And views that'll take your breath away. Aldaco's is a serene slice of heaven in the Alamo City. An added bonus, the food is fabulous.
All of the recipes essentially are from your family or your adaptations
It's a
of
mix.
them, right?
It's a mix of everything.
Traditional Mexican flavors that take you back to Blanca's grandmother's table in Guadalajara.
And it was the art of the table. The art of the table is huge. You eat as a family together, and it's a complete event.
Over the years, Aldaco's evolved, always innovating with new menu items, made even more special for one simple reason.
You do it with love.
A lot. A lot of love.
You'll taste the love in every bite at Aldaco's, and every margarita, too.
Cheers.
Salud, amiga.
Congrats on your success.
A ti. Salud.
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 Saddle up. We're heading to horse country on the outskirts of Houston, where the views are just as spectacular as the food. Anthony's Market Grill is not an easy place to spot. You might say it's kind of hidden, tucked away between the sprawling horse farms and polo fields outside of Houston. But locals know it all right, and they love it.
Just an excellent place to come, meet up with friends.
A home away from home, right here in Simonton, a small town nestled on the banks of the beautiful Brazos River, a place where horses and cattle far outnumber the people.
I'm more of a conservative guy, and that's why I moved to Texas. That's something that really appealed to me.
Anthony's dishes up Texas pride, Southern comfort food cooked over an open fire and sensational views that stretch for miles. With a fire pit, live music, and fresh country air, this place has it all.
Anthony's is definitely a gem.
Thank you, man. God bless Texas.
Now that the weather is finally cooling down, how about a nice white bean chicken chili soup? This is not just any white bean soup. It is so super easy, and it finishes with a really nice touch that has a lot of great flavor. I'm with Claire Souls with John Souls Foods, and she's going to show us just how to do it.
Well, I love soup, especially when it gets a little colder outside. Like, I could have soup 3-5 times
every day.
And it's really easy to make. So basically, we're just gonna start with a little bit of lime juice, and then add garlic, of course.
Of course.
Onion, and then a really yummy spice blend.
And we will have the recipe online.
And then we're just gonna let that kind of saute a little bit and get the flavor out of it.
Kind of sweat the onions a bit.
We're gonna go ahead and put our chicken broth in, mix that in a little bit. And then once we have our chicken broth, we can kind of put in all of the rest of the ingredients. The order doesn't really matter, anything like that. And then we're gonna put in our rotisserie chicken. Just have it thawed, but it can still be cold because it'll warm up while the soup is still cooking.
Okay, and so this literally comes out of a bag and it's fully cooked.
Put in our cream cheese, there we go. And then we're gonna put in about half of our mozzarella.
So 2 cheeses in there, yum.
You're gonna cook that down until the cheese is getting really melted and creamy and everything's kind of cooking down together.
Wow, we just elevated white bean chili like crazy.
I know, and then we are going to top it with the other half of that mozzarella and finish it with a little bit of chopped avocado.
Oh, how nice. All right, the best part. Let's taste it.
All right.
Mmm.
That's so good.
Whoa.
And the rotisserie chicken, it makes it really hearty.
Mm-hmm. We've got the recipe online, Claire. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, this is like, oh my gosh, and I'm not even hungry.
Coming up, let's celebrate. I've got some amazing new wines in my wine finds. But first, what makes this spicy, mouth-watering chili so delicious?
It's made with a lot of love, okay?
Very important ingredient. And we saved some for you next.
We'd love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all of our episodes right here. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. The charming Alamo City, with its colorful riverwalk and historic missions, is the top tourist destination in the state. What San Antonio also has that people from all over the world want is incredibly delicious Mexican food, like cheesy enchiladas smothered in chili con carne, sizzling fajitas, and steaming bowls of home-style borracho beans. Take a look at the parking lot here. This is where the locals go. El Chaparral.
The food's always fantastic.
We'll get you a table in a Mexican minute.
Back when Charlie Garcia first dreamed of owning his own restaurant, he spotted this tiny place in the middle of nowhere.
This was what they called the boondocks. People used to tell my dad for years, "You are crazy, what are you doing way out there?" But you know, credit to my father, he was a visionary. He knew that this place was a special place.
So the young family sold their house and moved in to the restaurant, kids and all.
They're a wonderful family.
A wonderful family serving sensational food, from fresh tortillas made in-house every day to the craveable chili con carne.
So why is the chili con carne so famous? So popular, I should say, and famous.
Well, it's made with a lot of love, okay? First and foremost.
Very important ingredient.
Yeah.
Treat your taste buds to Christina's crazy good chili relleno, a spicy poblano pepper stuffed with sweet sautéed shrimp, grilled onions, and juicy tomatoes, topped with Monterey Jack cheese and a silky smooth jalapeno sauce.
That is amazing.
The food is fabulous, but for Charlie, it's all about feeding the heart and soul of this community.
When I go in there, if you can see, a lot of people want to talk to me. They all want to shake my hand. They want to, and because that's the way I brought the place up, and I believe in that. And there's something special about people.
He is now the face of El Chaparral. His job is really basically to come in and shake hands, and everybody loves him.
Well, cheers. Congrats on 40
Salud.
years.
Thank you.
My goodness.
Yes, salud.
They're like family.
The food. Excellent.
Time for my wine finds, and this time of year I think most of us will probably be celebrating in smaller groups and maybe selecting some really special wines. So that's where I come in. First, Chardonnay fans, this is a stunner, and it's from Willamette. I love the Oregon spot for its Pinot Noirs, but this Lingua Franca Chardonnay, it's absolutely beautiful. You're going to taste bright fruits of apples and citrus. With its vibrant acidity, one sip leaves you wanting another. Now, it's pricier than other Chardonnays from that region, but if you appreciate Chardonnay, you will not mind paying $35.98 for this special bottle. Truly beautiful. Next, Pinot fans, a great find and a great bargain. This is the Montfrère from California. Montfrère is French for my brother, and it's a tribute to those special friends who feel like family. This very affordable Pinot is quite nice, with plenty of black cherries and earthy notes. Its acidity is nicely balanced, making it very easy to pair with all kinds of food, chicken, meat, even seafood. The Montfrère Pinot Noir is about $13.98 a bottle. Okay, Cab fans, wow. This wine drinks like a more expensive wine than its very approachable price. Big and bold and so nicely balanced. This is the Hearst Ranch Bunkhouse Cabernet, and it would be the highlight on any holiday table. This wine reinforces the reputation of the wonderful wines coming out of Paso Robles, California. The Hearst Ranch Bunkhouse Cabernet, it's a keeper at about $24 a bottle. As always, I found all my wines right here at H-E-B.
When visiting Houston, the Good Taste team loves to stay at the beautiful Royal Sonesta, right in the heart of Uptown, conveniently located near the Galleria.
What a year it's been, right? During this season of giving, gratitude, and love. We want to thank you for spending time with Good Taste each weekend. We're grateful for you and we love hearing from you. So feel free to reach out on Instagram at Good Taste TV and Facebook and Twitter. You'll find the delicious recipes from today's show on our website, goodtaste.tv. And if you want those delivered right to your inbox, sign up for our newsletter. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We'll see you right here next week. Till then, wishing you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
So, the menu is...
Hold on. Okay, we're good. So now, pretend as though we didn't have a power blackout. All good? Okay, we are good. Do y'all need another clap? Yeah. I kind of like this part. Okay, Kevin says he's still rolling. Whoop.